Отступаем.
Hey, what's up guys? UrAvgWarGamer is back with another video of World of Warships, and in this video I'm gonna be featuring the Smolensk, which is the Russian Tier 10 cruiser. Pretty toxic if you remember it back in 2020 or 2021 when they have released this cruiser. Now, the good thing is, or I would say not the good thing, that you will be getting this ship in the form of the Black Friday auction event, and it is coming soon. We will get it in the next update and you can get for yourself the Smolensk B. So I thought I should make a video. I'm playing ranked battles and I will showcase you the firepower and what it can really do even in 2025 with these 16 guns that have insane reload time, really good shell arcs, and obviously the Smolensk is pretty good in setting fires, and that's what it really does. So as you can see, I have Shimakaze and Howland, and they do have Stalingrad and Hildebrand, which can overmatch our armor. Stalingrad is definitely very powerful in dealing with Smolensk because of its 12-kilometer radar, so I have to be very careful. But you will soon realize that if you play this ship well and utilize these amazing smokes for a light cruiser that has insane firepower, you can absolutely rack so much damage. But the problem is, as soon as you get spotted, the Hildebrand or maybe someone can absolutely wreck you with the spotting. And you can see here there's the Hildebrand that is trying to drop, and well, we saw someone and we will eat one. Okay, we did get 4 shells, but unfortunately he got spotted for a brief time, the Shimakaze, and well, we will pop the Hydro, which is obviously another good feature about the ship. And you can see here that probably is the Stalingrad shells. The Shimakaze ran away, and well, just 4 shell hits and we did get some damage. Unfortunately, he just ran away. But it is the bane of destroyers. If you spot the destroyers, or at least help your DDs to do that much damage, you can absolutely wreck in this ship well. And you can see here that the shell arcs are no joke. As what I can see, that the Libertads are pushing like this, so we will not smoke up. We do not need to do that, and we will just farm this guy this way, and you will soon realize that you can basically farm and set a lot of fires. And you can be a very annoying ship to deal with. You can see here that there is the Hildebrand, which is fine, but what we can really do is to just set fires. As you can see, we get another fire, this time on the Libertad, which he instantly DCP. But this is the way to play Smolensk. Is just that you have to be in kiting and find out the good situation. If you can play it like this, that is perfectly fine. You can see here that the Libertad, oh, there's the Shima, okay, we will try to help our Shima, and notice how much that we can rack that damage onto that poor Shima with just 2 salvos. Look at that, 9 shell hits. We did like crazy damage, and well, he did take in more damage, so it's pretty nice. And we still have the Hydro in, and that's why we have to help the Shimakaze, and we make sure that he does not die. And look at the Libertad, he probably shoot the guns. We will try to angle. I mean, the hull is small, and the hull is so light and thin that usually you get overpens, which is the most frustrating part whenever you're playing against the ship. And you can see here, we're just utilizing the smoke on front. Oh, there's the Holland. Okay, we will try to help the... Oh, now you will see that the power of the Smolensk, hey boy. There's just no way that the Holland will survive. Instant die, instant gone. Helping our Shimakaze, this is the way to play Smolensk. If you do this way, and nicely, you will definitely going to get huge value. As you can see, we do not need to smoke up. Their team was, oh, never mind. They're the tops, which obviously I can eat one, but we should be fine. And meanwhile, we can just stay. Oh, there's the Shima. We will definitely gonna try to shoot him. See if we can kill, but he will die. He has taken a lot of damage before, and we get another fire. And well, this is the way to play the Smolensk. Just set fires upon fires and just deal massive damage. And well, it is pretty potent, and there's no doubt about that. I mean, if you angle enough, you will get a lot of overpens on fighting against a Smolensk, and you can be an absolutely annoying cruiser. And I mean, you do have like almost 40,000 HP, so that is pretty good for a light cruiser that has insane HE spamming capabilities. And the shell arcs are so good that you can just comfortably shoot around the islands, and you do not need to smoke up. If you need to smoke up, you can, but you do not need to. Especially in this case, and you will just simply farm it like this. Helping my DDs, they have lost their DDs because I was supporting them. And well, that Libertad has no chance. The Stalingrad is pushing, obviously this is the problem, okay, that he can actually radar. But if he doesn't, or if he does even, we can turn out and kite away. We have to take a couple of salvos if we get into the radar range, which Smolensk can do fine if you are, as long as you are angled. Okay, so the Stalingrad is bowing in. Now we can absolutely smoke up if we need to. There's the Libertad who is still, you know, pushing in. He's in our range. I'm using the range mod, and I mean, if you want to look, okay, there's the Stalin. Now we can open water. I could have used the islands as cover, but well, I decided not to. We can do that, no problem. But we will just farm the Stalin here. Easy reversing guy. Easy damage farming on this guy. If no one shoots, why we need to smoke up, okay? This is the simple reality. This guy, he does not want to play Stalin. This is the worst way to play Stalin, unfortunately, because I mean, bowing in, easy target, tons of fires. I mean, Stalingrad does have a big superstructure. You don't play it like this. I just only fear that the Libertad might look SS, but I mean, honestly, it does not really matter. The game is pretty much about to end, but you can see we are racking up still good damage. The Holland, obviously, the Stalingrad still not looking at us, which is good. We will try to set fire, hopefully. Okay, we got the buff we needed. Okay, there's the Stalin, probably gonna shoot us. So we will just gonna angle, slow down, and we will just gonna bait our fellow Stalin to just not survive like this. Okay, we just like bait it out his shells. So we're just gonna do that, okay? But gotta be careful though. Stalin can still be very dangerous, as you can see here. Even angled, he can still absolutely wreck us. So we've gotta be careful. Oh, you can see here, he did damage. He did some damage, but it's fine. So we should be fine. We got a lot of fires. So we dealt with it. Stalingrad is a bit of a rough thing to deal with sometimes when you are playing in Smolensk, but if you are speed juking and doing the stuff, you should be pretty fine. And I mean, you can see in a short time you can do pretty decent damage. You help the DDs, we kill the DDs, and now the Libertad, well, these guys have no chance. I mean, I should have pushed in, but I thought it should be a bit risky, so I didn't do that. Now I can push, maybe take down the Libertad who's pushing in, because the Hildebrand and the other Libertad is just simply kiting. So is it worth it in 2025? I would say hell yes. It is still pretty broken, to be honest. If you play the ship well, and obviously if there is no carriers in the game, where you will have more value of the concealment, where you won't be screwed by everyone shooting you, and that's where the Smolensk will absolutely be wrecking damage. And you can see here, this is the arms race mood, and well, the Libertad is slightly pushing or reversing or whatever, but we will make sure that we will start to farm him. The other Libertad is in our range. But yeah, the big problem of the Smolensk is that the spotting of the carriers. If you manage to get away from the carrier spotting and do not take a lot of damage, you will be doing just fine. And now in this case, look at the shell arcs. Shell arcs are amazing. Every single salvo gives us a fire, and well, you will just keep farming damage. You will just keep racking damage. And even though the Libertad is using his F key to utilize his secondaries or whatever, it does not matter. He's just too far at long ranges. Does not really matter. So we will just farm him. The Hildebrand is pushing. We haven't even used a single smoke, by the way. This is the most funny part, right? I know that I would say their team didn't focus me a lot, so that was some advantage. But still, like, we're just farming, like farming upon farming upon farming, and if you just do well in this, you will be just simply good in this, right? It's just so powerful, like seriously. It's insane. Now we just kill this guy. Okay, this guy's dead. This Libertad is still reversing, which is absolutely insane. Like, I don't know how do I consider these Libertad plays, but anyways. You can see here, insane firepower. Still insane firepower. You have insane HEDPM. You have smokes. I haven't even used a single smoke. You have hydro, so you should be perfectly fine, right? And there it is. The guy is done and dusted, and the game ends. And well, since I helped kill their DDs and obviously farmed some damage along the way, most likely I will be on top, and you will soon realize this. So we were playing the ranked battles. Obviously, we did get good credits. Still a decent damage. Could be nice to get 200k, but I mean, the team died quickly. And well, wow, okay. Our Libertad played well, and props to him. He got some kills as well along the way, so he get 2.2k. But I mean, I just supported my team. I killed their DDs. Their DDs were not too good. Obviously, Chimakaze and Holland were constantly spotting them, so that helped me to kill them in return. And obviously their flank completely collapses. They just run away. Obviously they can't push because of the vision. that they did not get from the destroyers because they are dead. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you get the idea of how the Smolensk really is, and I would say it is really powerful, and if you are looking to get this ship, it's absolutely worth it. But problem is, would you spend that much doubloons? Would you want to spend that much money? I don't know. That is totally up to you. If you have big wallet, if you are sort of a guy who spent a lot of money in the game, maybe for you the Smolensk B is worth it, but you have to really make it work, right? It's not like super easy to play. You can smoke up and farm damage, but it still requires a skill to make it work, but it does work really well. But if you spend that much money, that is completely subjective. I would say totally up to you. I kind of would like to see it cheaper, or maybe some other way or form where we spend maybe gold. Even if we spend 400, 500k gold like the defense, I would have really picked the Smolensk right off the bat. Absolutely, it is really good. But for money, it becomes very subjective. Like, totally up to you. Although I would not recommend to spend that much money. It's a cruiser. If you want to play it a lot, like every single day, maybe yes, otherwise no. So thank you guys. I just want to give you my take on this ship, and would you like to get this ship? Totally up to you. So peace out.